Good morning. Alright, so a couple boring things to get out of the way first. Alright, so the last couple of videos I've made, and I was talking to someone about this the other day, have probably been like the most fun and relaxed I've been since starting making videos. There was, I guess, like no plan. You know, like, so just going out and getting shot, seeing what happens. Like, I'm pretty good at improvising like that, and you know, I think it's stepped it up a little bit and it's worked kind of well. Like, especially like, for example, that Charlie's Hill video, which I was, you know, pretty happy with. I put a bit more effort into it than I normally do. Apart from, I guess, the horrid voiceover, which kind of sounded like I was recording into a bucket using a rock as a microphone, but I was just sitting in the car because I was too impatient to wait until I was at a better location. But live and learn. So, and I've hinted at it a few times, I've been planning, I guess, another video in the background that I've been working on for like a couple weeks. And I guess I fell into the procrastination trap. Now, we had a couple bad weeks of weather, and you know, I was able to get some shots done. For example, I got, like, you know, these time lapses, and yeah, they look cool. But yeah, like, I had a shot list, I had a script, like, you know, it was going to be bloody amazing. But however, I guess sat on it for a few weeks and pretty much broke every little bit of advice that I guess I've given so far through these videos, like too much gear, overthinking, etc., stuff like that. But yeah, so like a few days ago, you know, I was over it, went out, I'm just going to shoot this video, and I did follow my shot list, follow my script. Got home, sort of looked at it. I wasn't even happy the whole time I was shooting. Yeah, I hated every single thing about it. So yeah, long story short, that video is now not happening. Look, it was going to be about a little bit of a history about the quarantine station. Started as a walking trail, but I managed to get a few clips out of it that I used on Instagram. I made a little trailer. But yeah, a trailer for a video that's now not going ahead because the whole thing just sort of, I guess, soured me on the whole project. So I guess if there's anything to take away from this, if you know you're about to click away now and over listen to me talk, just take away, don't procrastinate. As Peter McKinnon says, done is much better than perfect. I was trying to not go by that motto, but yeah, in some cases like this one, it is 100% true. All right, and number two, my Osmo Pocket mic adapter has arrived. I'm using it right now, and in actual fact, I'm going to be shooting most of this video on the Osmo Pocket. So I hope it sounds alright. I actually haven't experimented with it yet at all, so this will be a bit of a first for me. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so enough of me talking. If you're wondering where I am, I'm just down at Pallarenda. I'm going to do as I've been doing, a little bit of history and a little bit of walking around and exploring just at the forts. I've been here obviously a few times through these videos and for photography and whatnot, so I know the area pretty well, I guess. So like I said, enough of that. Let's roll some clips. Oh, if you're wondering where I am at the moment, actually, I'm just down in the walking trail. I'm walking, you know, for all the good doing citizens, all the way around the back as far as I can so I can fly the goddamn drone. But all right, enough of that. Like I said, let's roll some clips. Let's do some establishing, and then we shall carry on with a little bit of informative information. 8, go. Alrighty, so Pallarenda. If you live here and you don't know where that is, well, you know, it honestly wouldn't surprise me, but small coastal suburb, just north of the Townsville CBD. Population of around, I think it's around 800, and at the tip, Cape Pallarenda houses a pretty cool little World War II site. I want to say not a lot of people know about it, but there's always people here, and people know about it. It's just more, people don't really realize the history, or we seem to give a shit about, the history surrounding it, which, bit of a shame. It's a bit of a wasted opportunity. So location houses, I think it's five concrete structures, built in 1943 during World War II to obviously defend Townsville from any raiding ships or aircraft. To be more specific, this particular stretch of water right here between the Cape and Magnetic Island. Alright, so instead of me sitting here and talking about it in front of the camera, let's very briefly jump to a quick voiceover that should explain the location a little bit better. The Pallarenda battery was built at the same time as the Magnetic Island Forts complex, and a third anti-shipping battery was located at Townsville's port on Magazine Island. All three were decommissioned after the Allied victory in 1945. The site was then reused for training purposes in the 1950s. The remaining structures include 2 searchlight stations, 2 gun emplacements, and an observation post. Both gun emplacements housed a 4.7-inch quick-firing field gun, repurposed from the Kissing Point battery. Although considered outdated in 1943, their range of 9.9 kilometres protected the northern entrance channel to Townsville and Magnetic Island. 2 Vickers machine guns were mounted in the stone-reinforced pits to prevent entry onto the headland by enemy on foot. These pits still have the steel framing that supported camouflage netting. A Boffer's 40mm anti-aircraft gun was on site, located in the horseshoe-shaped stone emplacement west of the observation post. Alright, so I've just come back down the trail, walking up the hill. The 2 bottom bunkers, one I was talking before and the one at the start of the track there, are, as mentioned in the voiceover, the old searchlight bunkers. Up here we have the 2 gun bunkers, the command post, and a couple machine gun pits, as well as an old Boffer's 40mm anti-aircraft gun pit, which, as we've seen in the videos before, we're just coming up on right now. On a side note too, the Osmo Pocket's face track still drives me insane. Either works, doesn't work, or interferes. But I should note too, it doesn't actually work in, where are you? 60 frames, so shooting at 30 at the moment. Sorry for all the 24p purists. Alright, so this is the first gun bunker. I've just got this on auto ISO, so it should hopefully adjust. What I will do is remove the ND filter. These are actually storage rooms. Yeah, can't see much without a lot of unavoidable grain. So this is gun location number 1. As you can see by cannot for the life of me remember which gun was mounted there. I'm pretty sure the voiceover would have covered it. The view could be worse. What a day. Here we have the second one. It's just behind it. It's pretty much laid out exactly the same, so there's no reason to again go into the back there. Just to give you some grainy footage. Actually got one of my favorite photos I think I've taken in this exact spot. From about right here. Actually, I'll post it on screen right now. And then looking back behind us, as I said in the voiceover, is the command post. We'll go up there in a second. Another really good photography spot. This whole area is actually a good photography spot, like any time of the day. Just to the right here of the second gun bunker is a machine gun pit. Which really, to be honest, is just a hole now. There's bit of old metal framing, but that's about it. Now they were actually put there just in case of any, I guess, unwanted foot traffic coming up the beach. There's two of them. There should be another one up here, but just up past the command post is where the AA gun was placed. So there's the command post, and there's the location of the second gun pit, machine gun pit. Like the last one, but there's not much left to it. Just a steel frame. Nothing left at all, just a brick wall. And this is the command post. We'll go up the top floor. The bottom one's a little bit boring. Like I've said many times, I like it up here. It's like a separate little world, like close to home. Like I said before though, like I think I said before, it kind of annoys me, like there's just no capitalization on, you know, it's just a wasted opportunity pretty much. Now, like, what do I mean by that? I just think, like, got the spot here, it's got a cool piece of history, got architecture in like really good condition. Just, it's a complete wasted opportunity. Like, people would eat this shit up. You would to turn this into some kind of tourist attraction and, you know, like put a bit of information on some plaques or place some replica guns or just anything and turn it into a bit more of a feature. I think you'd actually, you know, you'd have something here, have a bit of an information centre down near the quarantine station. Like, that's just a bloody, apart from the shitty little historical display there, it's just a government use building. So, I don't know, who knows, maybe this channel will take off, and might actually be able to contribute to some of these ideas as opposed to just whinging. But yeah, good spot. All right, so anyway, I think I'm gonna end this one here. I'm gonna muck around for a bit and take a few photos, so they'll be on, you know, the plug part, Instagram later on. along with probably a trailer for this. So yeah, like I said earlier, this just felt so much better than overly planning a video. So I think I'll keep doing it this way. It's better for me, and hopefully, you know, as time goes on, just keep getting better and better, and production value should go up. But other than that, yeah, if you're local and you haven't been out here, like, come out for a walk, do the trail. It's a 10-kilometer trail. It's pretty good. Nice views the whole way around. Come check it out. But yeah, that aside, have a good weekend, and we shall see you in the next one. Got a couple lined up, so hopefully by the end of next week, more content. Anyway, yep, like, subscribe, blah blah blah. Later. Oh yeah, one last thing, the Osmo Pocket with mic adapter on a little tripod, and vlog case is a great setup. So much easier than a DSLR. What I'll also do too, if you're looking for a mic adapter, I actually got mine $20 cheaper on eBay. Official DJI product, obviously, because that's the only one that works. Free shipping from China, and it only took about a week. So I'll leave the link for that down below if you're looking for one and don't want to pay the full $60. Same as the little vlog case setup that I got going too. All right, going for real this time. Later.